So I'm gonna leave squad for a moment and head to see this. So I have plans for a dagger to be made. At least that is the intention anyway. It is the Bala Leg Aquin and the Vargeet 2 Ruhong. I'll be simply looking tonight for a while since I need to finish a few things. I will be watching, always watching. Always watching. Be that creep of the corner. Just watching. Silently. I mean, yes, my precious. Anyway. Must travel to Hawk.
By the Unum Pedlek, it would be wiser to simply fire you and use your face to make squid biscuits. Oh, Swazdola, how may Hawk serve?
Waiting for this to load. I love Hawk and his banter towards his assistant that we can't see when we talk to him.
I thought it was just the guy like sitting to his right on the thing.
Oh,
like,
he probably is, but I can't see him without going out of the fucking menu. So.
Very good, very good.
Vargeet 2 Ruhong, right? Vargeet Ruhong 2, right?
A most astute choice.
Watch it where Hawk's just the seller and that guy's the guy who does all the crafting.
I don't know. Hawk seems to be wielding a blade. I don't know. So it is. So it is. I thought I changed that. Give me just a second, Luke, on that. Alright, game's been updated to Warframe and not Saints Row 2. And hi, Luke. Anyway, is this what I'm seeing on the site? It is not. Oh, I know why. I know why. Okay. Wait, Noah, you know the calculator for the Zaws I linked to you before?
Yeah.
The stats it shows is post-gilding.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm looking at it right now, and I'm supposed to have like a 32% crit chance, which would be true if I had the 10% bonus from gilding, but I'm going to build it, it's only got 22, so. Or Saints Row Frame 2, Kev? Yeah.
Yeah, I think I ran into the same thing. When I was doing the Zaw I wanted to keep.
Hawk does marvelous work, does he? Zola?
Alright, Zaw has been made. Yeah, I didn't realize that at all. Shit. This means I need more fucking Kuva. I have a baller ribbon I need to roll. Oh. Wait, can I put a potato into a Zal that has been gilded yet?
No. Gilding it is the potato, isn't it?
Excellent armaments, operator.
Oh, then I guess you can put a potato in it.
Covered in blood.
You still can't upgrade without it being gilded though. So. On. Well, I guess with all of these 34 points, I'll be able to put primed pressure point and I guess the ribbon. Well, at least the ball of ribbon that I have is pretty much adding a primed pressure point's worth of melee damage.
Yeah. Are you adding the arcane to it?
Can't add arcanes until it's fucking gilded. Sure. Can't fucking add a potato,
Yeah.
right? I mean, I could try. Let's find out.
No, it has to be gilded. I think I ran into the same thing as well.
Yeah, it has to be gilded. I can only put on my Peru Za, which was the Uth trike.
Well, you know what we're doing then. Murdering everything.
Yep. And I also have a resource, a affinity booster, not resource booster. I'm still up for that survival, by the way.
Okay, I've got 2 Radiants to run for it.
Featuring Dante from the Devil May Cry series for War Saints Warframe 2.
There's still 42 minutes.
I could see it. The Vectus got vaulted, didn't it?
The Vectus?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, it's vault.
You know, I've been wanting to take a drink of my coffee and I haven't yet. Keep getting distracted by chat. And talking. Let me take a damn drink of my coffee.
Do you remember the old war, operator? Order seems to have misplaced the...
Coffee. Like, I initially picked up the cup of coffee, and then Luke told me that the game name was wrong, and then I'm like, well, shit, then I put the cup back down, and I tried to drink another drink, and then start talking about the Zaws and whatnot. God damn it.
There are void fissures in the area.
Good news, Noah, is I'm not going to lag anymore.
Done uploading? That's
Well,
why
I'm
you'll
not going to be
back on
uploading while
stream,
streaming.
right?
A steady stream of toxic
coffee.
spores is being released into the area. Hold on. Emergency life support
What's
is
the waypoint?
inbound. The first life
Does he
support
seriously want to sit
capsule
in that
has
room?
arrived. Activate it when your supply is low.
I mean, my ideal strategy would actually be to sit here and just swing this in the corner for hours on end.
Personal life support modules dropped by fallen enemies.
Yeah, I'd prefer this room. You can do that, my tentacles can grab, and we'll just have all of the loot forever.
They're dropping reactant. Use it to crack open a relic.
This is how I easy mode some fucking survival series. Because I don't want to deal with shit that can one-shot me.
Wait, is he also Hydra? He is.
Yes.
Okay, and we have a Trinity.
Loot Squad?
I just realized I was selected Hydroid, not Hydroid Prime for some reason. Oh.
The reactant is working on your relic.
I haven't built exactly identically, it's just one's vibe.
One's got more armor and energy.
Is that what the Prime variant has?
That's what I see on a few of the newer ones that came out. Might have a bit more health and shields.
Well, let's find out.
Delivered another life support capsule.
Hydroid. And Hydroid Prime. No,
They both
invested.
split up. Yeah, they both split up and it seems like they focused over towards them now. Also, there's a Cyan Star, or Cyan Star.
How did you go from Cyan trying to correct yourself to Amber, then correcting yourself to Cyan again?
Because I saw that it was blue, but on top of it there was a resource that had a yellow to it, so I thought I was wrong, then I picked it up and it's like, fuck.
That's it. You opened the relic. Finish your mission and we'll take a look inside.
Yeah, we have so many goddamn friends with us.
Life support on the way.
We're just missing Chroma with whatever the hell that augment is. Credits.
Wait, augment? It's not an augment, it's base ability.
Yeah, but I mean, it's color specific, is it not?
I don't believe so. I think it's just when his effigy kills things.
I don't know anyone that uses Chroma for the credit buff, so.
I tried it, it is pathetic. I don't even know why it exists as a credit buff.
Well, was it Chroma released a long time ago before Secure Elect was the thing?
Yeah, but I can get better credits just by going through and killing things, not trying to make my guy kill things for me, because he's slow about it.
Almost always right for already. By the way, Hydroid Prime has 50 more armor and another 25 base energy.
Ha, I knew it.
Is that the fucking train that keeps running off? No, it's... This Hydroid Prime needs to fucking stop running off all over the damn place. So chat, how you guys been? Anything interesting today?
Get ready for a capsule. That should keep you going for a while.
Because, I mean, technically, in essence, this is what we're going to be seeing for a while. Oh, and, while I sit here, well, while we sit here, I'm gonna actually boost up the bitrate of Warframe. I noticed the last time I actually streamed it, I think it was last week actually on Wednesday. I didn't local record it like I intended to for some reason, so I had to download it as a VOD. And during a heavy, intense action of explosions and whatnot, shit just looked fucked up completely. So
The fact we're not at max air is a testament to how many enemies is pulling away from us.
yeah.
This will help our cause.
Studying for finals, procrastinating about finals.
Oh yeah, and you'll get an affinity bonus for leveling your stuff up.
On top of my affinity bonus. Which could potentially then get stacked by cat buff because of affinity orbs dropping. Dear God, you can get so much affinity. What's it? Goddamn, the similar sight is so bright. Can I live CSS this? The dark. Yes, I can. Cool. Doesn't fit 100%, but it looks... It's not blinding me to my side at all anymore. So there's that.
Life support incoming.
Is Taff also procrastinating about finals in some shape or form? I'm joking, Taff, but I mean... I don't know. You could actually take classes, I suppose.
Another life support
What the fuck did you just say? Oh?
Get enough void fissures instead of reactant to go farm Nova Prime.
Been done with college for years. Yeah, I know. But still be taking classes. I've thought about taking classes, but I'd rather not take a class I don't need.
Well, I just need my energy to never run out now, or hit a nullifier.
The relic has been cracked open. Finish your mission
So,
to find out what's inside.
I wonder if there's
90-meter desecration range.
I wonder if there's an associate's degree for German or foreign languages in general. I think that's the only thing I would actually try to get a degree in that would not be my primary focus. Ow. Fuck hit me. Rude brother, you're not allowed to spawn maggots outside of my pool, thanks. It has been a very busy week and a half or so ahead of me. Work-related stuff.
Additional life support has arrived.
Forensic science regards bachelor's degree at minimum. Yeah. I could see languages having an associate's degree with it, but I don't honestly know. I've never looked into it. It was just a random thought I've had. Also work related. I wish Frame just had like a dedicated augment slot.
That would be really nice.
I would totally have Pilfering Storm and Curative Undertow on Hydroid. Also, how the hell is this Trinity going down?
Might be set up for Blessed, though I haven't seen it much.
Life support incoming.
I should probably use this auto level though, but it's a dagger, so...
I mean, I'm using melee, so you stick near me.
That's not how the XP share works, though.
Oh yeah, it gets split between all your stuff. You get whatever weapon you're using.
Regardless of what I have out, regardless of what I have on.
I've delivered another life support
Unless you're the
capsule.
operator, then it just all goes to your fucking operator.
Yeah. There's translators, interpreters, yeah, I know. But I also know that a lot of them also have at least a bachelor's degree. I've never heard of anyone being in that field that says that they have an associate's. So I mean, yeah, it could be a thing. I just haven't looked into it.
We will all share in this bounty. Hold out as long as you can. Don't forget the reactant. You need more to open that relic.
Problem with me trying to
I
become
am out of radiance.
the problem with me trying to become a translator or interpreter where I live, there's just not many people around here at all. That would require German translation. There's more of a Spanish opportunity here. And what was the other one? Vietnamese is the other common one around here where I live. And neither of those languages I'm really interested in, though I did take a year of Spanish in junior high, and I remember a little bit. But the only reason I even took that is because they didn't offer German. I'm like, I want to learn a language.
Get ready for a capsule.
Since they don't offer German, next choice was Japanese at that time. They didn't offer Japanese. They offered Spanish and French and... Shit, what was the fuck was the other one? Junior high offered the third language, I don't remember what the hell it was. They only offered it for like 2 years. It wasn't a very popular language, but they happen to have a teacher, or a teacher of some description that would be able to teach it, so...
Another life support capsule is now available.
Oh yeah, I forgot the consoles were going with panic buttons.
Yep.
Took Spanish in middle school as well, and then we found out the teacher was only a first-year learner herself. Thankfully, my Spanish teacher was not like that. My Spanish teacher had actually been to Spain on multiple occasions and was a fluent speaker in it. Maybe not for, you know, like holding a very deep, very specific conversation in like politics or something, but general broad fluency, not...
To find out what's inside.
Like, what I said in Discord, I was talking about a lexical analyzer for KDK bot, I wouldn't expect anyone. I wouldn't expect her if she knew the technical terms in English, what the hell they would be in Spanish, for example. But had an interim principal with one of nothing but Spanish classes. Wait, what does that even mean? Would like drop normal curriculum and then just have every student have Spanish all day, every day? 20 others off. Bonus XP. So are we leaving because of this space, or did he select a relic?
He didn't to me.
You tried to cut all of the other languages classes in favor of Spanish. Wow.
And he hasn't said anything.
I will consider what I've learned from this skirmish.
Also, I'm finally up to a 3 times multiplier.
I don't have body count on this dagger. She also did her entire speech during a Veterans Day assembly, both English and Spanish. How did she manage to do that? Did she say like one thing in English and then say the same
Got about
thing
a
again
30% chance for a 300% crit, which needs its own color. I'd prefer purple, and then after that, like black or something. So I can actually. True. But I want to be able to tell when like I do stupid amounts of damage and what crit multiplier it falls under.
That's exact. Wow.
Instead of just all red. Because now I've hit 3.5 times multiplier.
I think if they were going to change it to where it would be a spectrum base, they would have to go from a yellow to. Damn it. I did not get into the bowl in time. They would have to go yellow to red. And just gradient that. Or red would be kind of like you're critting 5 times in a row. Kind of thing. There's plenty of colors that would be able to be distinguishable between that, though I don't know about colorblind people and how well that would be able to differentiate that.
That's why they have their own mode.
Yeah, but I mean, does that make the game just grayscale and there's really no major differences, or do they actually do something to help that out? She tried to strong arm her class into letting her do the same thing at graduation. You know, doing a speech like that is probably worse than fucking shit. Like watching a video or a news article of someone that speaks a different language, but it's dubbed over in like English or something. Like that is worse. Hearing one sentence in one language and then hearing the same damn thing in another language immediately afterwards for like a 3-minute speech. I would not want to. I would not want that at all. Do you guys think this coming out of there?
I mean, the defenses were fucking amazing if you got a squad that could hold for 100 waves. Because one key from one person would equal like 20 loot or so.
Yeah.
Instead of having to burn a key every time. It's the golden age of looting.
That's it. You've opened the relic. Finish your mission and we'll take a look inside.
And then again, it was also on the other movement system, and it was very difficult once you got later levels.
She called you guys special butterflies? Was no one in the same school as you during all this? Well, I'm gonna be in my pool for a bit.
Okay. Low health.
Ow. Damn it! Okay, out of energy. And yes.
I looked over and saw that you had like a...
I had my hand off the mouse and keyboard when I went down. Just scratching my elbow. I thought maybe something like a nullifier spawned on me, like, wait, I didn't see anything. Down my energy was just like, nope, out.
Speaking of which, a nullifier hit me not too long ago, and I just now remembered to turn back on looting.
That's why we don't have 100% last.
Hey, I'm doing melee. There's only so much I can do when I'm doing melee. Like, hit 700 plus hits. I want to get that 4 times.
He signed for you. What the fuck is a peace sign for Unity?
Well, it's working out fairly well for my affinity.
Noah, do you remember this vice principal that Tom was talking about? Or have you not been paying attention in chat?
I've not really been paying attention to chat. Do you want to explain?
She's talking about the one that spoke English and Spanish during one.
Oh God, no!
Is that a yes then?
Yes. Stupid fucking bitch want to translate everything to be equal to everybody, and it's just like, we don't want to sit here for an extra hour so you can say the same thing, just in a different language. Of the kids who kind of speak English here, who mainly speak Spanish with their parents.
Yeah, she was saying the Hispanic families found it incredibly insulting.
You think we're not good enough to know your language too? Fuck you. We know 2 languages. Most of your kids know 1.
I mostly know 2 languages.
I know a little bit of Spanish.
I can't imagine why after what Homan told us.
No, I actually took Spanish classes. Like, I got through high school level Spanish 1 at my middle school, and then started in Spanish 2 with a bunch of juniors and seniors as like one of 2 freshmen in the class. Needless to say, they picked on me a little bit, but the teacher was fucking awesome. Though every time I mispronounced a word, it became a running joke to make me do 10 push-ups. And he had me do a fucking paragraph once, and it just fucking destroyed my arms that day.
Wow, tough. Way to be fucking statist. Not a sadist. Statist.
Keep fighting. Look for more reactors.
Just to clarify. Though, truth be told, Tap, if I didn't know where no one probably lived, I would have also thought California. But
No, I live in probably one of the whitest states still. Mainly because we had a law that prevented African American people from living in Oregon for the longest time.
what?
It was a fucking thing. It was illegal for them to live in Oregon. It wasn't fully enforced most of the time, but it was still a thing.
Okay then. Oh, I saw I was gonna max rank.
Better. A lot of shit's died.
It's not enough.
Working on it. I've almost hit that 1,000 mark now.
So I think one of them wants to leave.
Did one of them say something? Yeah, he wants to leave. Damn it, guy, I've almost hit 1,000.
That's it. You opened the relic. Finish your mission and we'll take a look inside.
Oh, you only made another 24 kills.
Wait, how did you know that?
Because I pressed tab. And I get the quick progress note. And then I can see your total number of kills. And now you're 6 away.
I hit it. I hit 1,000, but I'm not at the 4 times multiplier. Is that a little bit more than 1,000?
Yeah, it was 1,035? 45? Something like that. It was something weird. It was like a nice number, but it wasn't like perfectly nice and round and multiple 10 kind of thing.
As long as it's not a nice guy number.
I feel that it could be said for just about anywhere. Like, I live in a city. But I could head 30 minutes to a different, smaller town, and it just looks like rednecks and hillbillies everywhere. No offense to the people that want to live there, but it's what they dress as and act as.
I will say maggots work wonder for getting the meter up.
I'm not surprised. Also, apparently your operator makes sounds every once in a while jumping.
My Warframe is strong.
And the X-Mire is starting to show up a lot more in force.
I'm over by the exit.
I'm where we were holding because I want that fucking ×4 multiplier.
The longer you fight, the more successful we will be.
Damn it. I still don't have it. I'm at 1,150.
Forma, Ducom, Euphona.
It's a lot easier to sell the Euphona.
Homewood, Iowa's had some strange weather days as well. We went from partly sunny to rain to sleet to snow all in one day.
Hey, we've done that in Oregon a lot.
And we have so many corn mazes that we could literally kill at least Iowa with them. So my goddamn corn mazes. Especially around Halloween, it's like fucking retarded.
Another job
Well, I maxed out my standing with New Loca now.
Is your currency corn? It may as well be sometimes, honestly.
Wait a second. I thought we only got 25,000 standing a day. I just got 43,000 for New Loca.
And that number can go up based on your sigil if you have one. I know it can go over the daily limit with the sigil.
Okay, that would explain it.
I don't know if it can go over it like twice, but I don't know, maybe they adjusted the daily limits on standing.
It was 2,500 earlier, or 25,000 from me earlier.
Tef, I say the amp of my shotgun Swisher Jet. Because that's about as close as I can get it. Granted, saying that way implies that there's an I in there, when there isn't. But, I mean, I'm doing the best I can with those letters. I can only go so far with it. Alright, I am off to Cetus once again. To gild this all. Yeah, Swisher Jut is close as I can get to it. Speaking of Za. Speaking of Za. It's gonna be BAL. I don't know if I should do PLA AKW. And then VAR, or if I should just do BAL, PLA, VAR for the name. I should probably explain it. The names are not random, Tef. The names are based on the parts that actually went into it. In the case of the amp's name, it's the first three letters of the prism, the scaffold, and the brace. In that order. Kind of like ribbon names? Kind of. Wait, can I actually, hold up. I'll show you what I'm talking about here. Amp. Okay. Yeah, here's all my amps here. Motamp is the base amp. I did not rename that when I gilded it. But the Graclilo, feel free to modify the pronunciation. I have no idea how the fuck to even pronounce that. Graclilo could be also as an option. That is the Grandmu Prism, the Clebric Scaffold, and the Lowen Brace. So you got the first three letters of Grandmu, first three letters of Clebric, and the three letters of Lowen Brace. So that's how that name came apart. The Swisher Jut is the Schwach Prism, the Schroxen Scaffold, and the Jutney Brace. So, yeah. If we were to take a look at the other Zal I have, which is... Peru? Something. Something. That's all I know. Is this sort of my name? It is. Wait, is it not here? No, but do they have a different category for Zals?
Wait, for where?
Oh, okay. Never mind. They don't have a different category for Zals. In the inventory. Apparently trying to search it based on your custom name will not allow it to show up in the inventory equipment information.
I think you just have to type Za.
Yeah, that's weird. But, okay. The Uperu Za. That is the Utha Strike, the Paya Grip, and the Ruhong... Oh, I don't know what to call it. Counterweight, I think it's called. We'll find out here in a second. Let's fast travel to Hawk. So yeah, there is a rhyming reason for that. No, not Forge. Other services? God fucking damn it! Why does gilding take Cetus Wisps?
Because fuck you.
Apparently. Wait, Hawk, do you sell Cetus Wisps? I'll buy one for plat. I don't even care right now. I don't even feel like running to get one.
No, go on to the plains. Stop being lazy like Peddler.
Pedlock. Or Pedlock? Pedlock. Doesn't fucking sell Cetus Wisps anyway. He only sells completed Zaws. How about that?
I mean, you can go running in the 90s with Bolt and just go around the lake.
Did you ever find out if Itzel's third works on Wisps?
Oh, yeah, it does.
I couldn't remember if you told me or not, if it did.
Though if you're trying to speed pass and use 3, it won't work. Because it'll only move so fast.
I thought about changing the ordering, by the way, on the amp that I have equipped right now, the Swisher Jet. However, I decided against it because if I did that and I looked back at it, I might get confused on why I named it that. Just need one fucking Cetus Wisp to be here, game. I saw a resource on the map. I was like, wondering what the fuck it was. Wish we would activate. Or active, yeah. Yeah. Oh, I don't have to split on Hydroid Prime. I'll have to keep that in mind. I won't be able to see his Wisp as far. Working off of Animal Instinct. Just because I'm looking for Cetus Wisp right now and just need the one, it's not going to give it to me, is it? Where's that other one? It's up here. You're a fucking Moprico tree.
A high-profile enemy.
Your assassination target.
Some time has just shown up on scans. I need them eliminated. Move to the waypoint to accept this mission. Our target is nearby, but won't engage us until we force the issue.
Well, I will say Hydroid's really good at getting around.
Tidal Wave.
Tidal Surge, actually.
I prefer to call it Cowabunga.
What?
Ride the wave, brah.
Are you really riding it if you become it?
That's right, you gotta go one step further. Be the wave.
Damn, are you seriously not going to give me one? My eyes are glued to the top left corner of that screen. Also, how the fuck am I not abandoning the objective? Build use may be prevented, but I can still dash and whatnot, game. Ugh. This all thing's taking longer than it should have.